Aloha guys and welcome to another One Night In. I've gone back to one of my favourite games at the moment for this one. This is Renowned Explorers. I've played it quite a bit on stream before, but I've never actually recorded a video for it. So I thought it was damn well time for me to do it. So we're going to jump in pretty quickly. I've unlocked all the characters available as captains. I have a kind of team that I like using. I like using Anna, who's a scientist. I tend to ignore the aggressive stuff. I like going devious friendly. So there's 3 different ways you can approach battles. I'll show you more of that when we get into game. Who else do I take? Who else do I take? I can't remember who I usually go for. Jean-Pete? Oh no, not Anna. Maybe not Anna. Maybe Agatha. Yes, because she's friendly devious. She goes well with Kiwi and Yvonne. Ooh, do we go? Yeah, let's go for the, yeah. Agatha, Kiwi, Yvonne. So we got a beguiler, a survivalist, and an archeologist. Pretty good. We're going to start on our adventure. So this game, I think, got an update recently, which is pretty cool. I've been playing it for a good few months now, and Abbey Games has done a great job of keeping on top of it and doing special events, like they did a Halloween event and stuff. It's really cool. So I've been through the tutorial, so I will just talk about it as we go through. So time for an adventure. So basically every place that you go to on an exploration, you start here, you get to pick which little place you go to next, and then the purple dot is where you need to get to. You have a certain amount of supplies. These little circles tell you how many supplies it's going to take to travel there, and then this is basically how many lives you have left. As it says there, when a crew member is defeated, you lose 1 resolve. When your resolve exceeds 0, then it's basically game over. So these little things underneath are kind of extra little things, so you can get treasure. There's a nature challenge and research. So let's go here. Ground's getting increasingly soft and the air starts to smell foul. Weird rocks stand between the crooked trees. Agatha thinks you may have reached a pretty special point in this forest. Fossilized remains! Ooh. So all the different characters have different ways to approach things. Very keen on hygiene, so Yvonne, who is French, like, I am not going in there. Kiwi is pretty cool. But Agatha, being an archaeologist, just kind of want to go, but look at that fail condition. If I fail, I lose 2 supplies. It's only a 55% chance as well. Screw it, let's go for it. So this is how you resolve percentage chances, and I failed. But I still got a Stegosaurus skull. I failed, but I still get... Cool. And I gained 2 study from it. And it did use up the extra supplies, but that's fine, because we only need to go here, which will be 1 to get there and 1 to get there. So we can still use the extra stuff to explore around here. So we're going to go this way, because I like collecting research. Kiwi finds a weird, colourful stone that looks valuable. Oh, dismisses the stone as a common pebble. Well, we tried. See, I can go this way now and we get an encounter. Yeah, let's go for an encounter. A pack of hungry wolves. So this is a rank 1 encounter because this is the first mission. It's really easy to do this. So it's telling me I'm going to get a bonus for resolving this fight in an aggressive manner. I kind of don't want to do that, but we'll see. So these are your attacks that you've got. See, that one has an aggressive attitude, that one has devious attitude, and that one has friendly. And then as you unlock further ones, you usually get 2 of each, I think, depending on the character. So this is the kind of rock, paper, scissors. So aggressive is stronger than friendly, friendly is stronger than devious, and devious is stronger than that. So the enemy are currently aggressive. So really, I want to be doing devious. So if you select a character and hover over a skill, you can see how far they can go with it. And these blue highlighted ones are their movement range. So I want to do devious really. Hers has only got a 1 square range. Hers has got a 2 square range, and I think hers has got a 2 square range too. So we need to move Agatha right front and centre. And she's going to terrify them. Agatha is a German university professor, so she pretty much just dictates at people to scare them away. And this is kind of the effect of the fight. So 25 grit is kind of, I want to say resolve, but resolve, they use that term for something else in this game, so maybe not. So remove Yvonne. Because Kiwi's only going to be able to attack this one, we'll get Yvonne to attack this one. Oh. See, you don't really, unless you go full aggressive, you don't actually kill them. You just make them really sad and they run away. This one is going to make them angry. And if we do well enough. She insults them and calls them a snail. And apparently they don't like it. End of our turn. See what they do. They're going to go take a swipe at Yvonne. So you've got their mood and our mood. So neutral. These are all our stats over here. So there's grit, which is boosted by 25. Armor, speech defense, speech power, attack power, and movement. So she can move 3. Agatha von Brunswick. Well, this wolf's nearly gone, so. She's literally just like, ugh, you smelly little wolf. There we go. Job done. You broke your opponent's minds. Oh, Agatha gets a bonus. Yes. Hooray! Now, this means Agatha has leveled up. So, she's an archaeologist. She knows about medieval and history in general. So we can gain the architecture perk, or we can gain the tactician military history. I like going for the architecture stuff. You can see here how it affects the stats as well. So if I took this one, it would boost her other stats, but we can do that with items. You can change her equipment. I like keeping Agatha as an archaeologist, so we're just going to upgrade her archaeology. So we have 2 supplies left, so if I go here and then there, I could also explore the something odd. Let's do this. They hear a characteristic chirp coming from above. They look up and see an elusive gold bird. Oh, these babies are worth a ton to bird traders. The bird seems to know it's very desirable and makes it fly away. Already feels disappointed in the missed opportunity when someone's unpredictable instincts kicks in. So one of them becomes a quick thinker. Unpredictable. I'm going to go with Kiwi. The bird managed to get away, but Kiwi has gained a perk, which is always good. And to be fair, I didn't really want to steal those birds anyway. That seems a bit mean. So now we are on to the stones, the druidic circle. So whenever you get to the last point, it says this expedition will come to an end once you enter this area, because it's basically, this is the final boss type area. Let's go. The ruined main menhir must contain valuable information to study it. It will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned explorers. Oh look, enter our rival, Beguilers. Yeah, he is a smartass. Thank you, amateur. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need to take the main menhir to impress a lady. He is such a chauvinist you would not believe. Explain all the hard work you had to do to get here. Oh please, you both know the treasure is better off in my hands. Allow my sharp companion Amir Akhtar to explain to you in clearer words while I take the menhir. Hey, wait a minute. This crew scout Amir stops you. What's your problem, my friend? I quite like going up against Amir. He's quite an interesting adversary to go up against. So, now this kind of changes, I think this changes what loot you get as well, potentially. If you act friendly to Amir, he thinks you're weak. If you're devious, he admires your sharpness. And if you're aggressive, he's just mildly impressed, because I think he's quite an aggressive guy himself. Oh, he's being devious, so I should be friendly. So the interesting thing to note about fights like this, you look at this and you go, hey, I've got 3 guys, you've got tons. Amir himself is this little guy here. And this says defeat the boss. You don't actually need to kill all the rest of these guys, you just need to take down him. These yellow circles here are healing areas, so if you can get yourself to there, you will heal up at the end of your turn. End of your turn? I think it's end of your turn. So, they're being devious, we kind of want to go friendly to get the maximum effect. So her range is 2 on friendly, hers is 2 on friendly, and hers is 1 on friendly. So what I suggest we do, we can move Kiwi to there, you can go there, and I like having Agatha in the safe spot. So we'll move Agatha there. You try to excite this dude here. And fumble, which is basically a miss. So now we see that we got 25 speech defense. The first attack you do will always determine this and will determine the modifier that you're getting. This is kind of how many moves of that type you need to make to change this. So I'd need to make 3 to turn it to devious devious, and I'd only need to make 1 to turn it aggressive devious, which would then again change the modifier. Okay, so that didn't work, but it's fine, we've got 2 more characters. So we want to be friendly. We'll be friendly to this guy. Ooh. He's impressed and doesn't wish to stop you. Good, good. So let's try and impress this guy. Interesting fact, I have never known Agatha to fumble actually. Maybe I've just been insanely lucky. But I don't think I've ever had Agatha fumble an attack. Amira is saying we smell like smelly underpants, I think. And this mobster fumbles, but we have speech defense, so they'll be doing less damage to us anyway. He is, however, standing in a healing circle, which is kind of annoying. These guys' movement means they can't get to us this turn, but they probably can next turn, which isn't fun. I'm gonna get Kiwi to take out that guy. I don't know why telling him about shrimp makes him... No, I don't think I want to know. It's probably safer. So she can't get to Amir because this is the only way round and these two are in the way. Similarly, she can't get to Amir because he's in the way. So let us impress him. Oh, she could have done him because her range is 2. That was a mistake on my part. So there we go. The mobster is impressed. So if I move here with Agatha, her range is still 2, so she can still attack Amir. Your work is excellent. So there we go. That did pretty good. Let's end the turn, see what happens. I thought he was retreating then, but no, he's just repositioning. Ooh. Not very nice. Oh, and the mobsters are fumbling again. Good, good, good. So Agatha was standing in the healing circle, so she gets a bonus. I think she can attack him from there, can't she? She can. Excellent. Excellent work, young student. So yeah, this game's... it's pretty straightforward once you kind of know what it is. Oh, he's excited about your cause and stops resisting. Ta-da! He may think we're weak, but we got 2 encounter tokens. I'll explain those in a bit. And for this expedition, which unfortunately is now over, Kiwi would get a bonus. Your kindness is weakness, bye! But Rivolo managed to get away with the Menhir, which is outrageous. Hooded figure appears on the scene. A druid pops out of the forest. I saw how you handled that encounter. So basically this is kind of saying, setting up your goal, and this is how people in other encounters will view you as well. Famous and respected is fame. Wealthy and successful is obviously going after gold. So I think that status, gold, and research. I like doing the sciences because, you know, she's an archaeologist. Crew finds rare metals and a unique treasure. So yeah, based on what you choose, you'll get a slightly different reward here. And the unique treasure, as it says here, it's basically a random reward. I usually get the sea sapphire, to be fair. I would love to get the baryonyx claw. But no, sea sapphire. That's still good. +1 study when you aid to nature challenge, and +3 study. So these tokens, there's study, campaign, and encounter. There's also special secret based ones and discovery based ones which you can also get. So now you head back to London, which is where the Renowned Explorer Society is based. Get a nice little summary screen at the end with all the treasures that you gathered, what your overarching reputation is, exactly what you gathered. And our captain, oh, this is new, captain perk. One's insight after every expedition, plus 1 study when Agatha uses insight on study. Cool. Excellent. Renown is good. Renown is kind of how you get the best results. So as you can see, with the score of 144, we are languishing at the bottom. The main goal is to beat Rivalo. It's quite tough. I think I've only managed it twice. But it's good. It's good fun. We gave an upgrade to our airship, which allows us to carry more supplies. Excellent! This is a world map tutorial. I've already had it. So then we just get a new treasure, which gets us another 50 renown, and we gain 2 supplies. So now we can do 9 moves on every expedition. Our other 2 characters have leveled up. So as you can see, she picked up the quick thinker perk. We don't really need Kiwi to gain archaeologist as well because we have Agatha, so let's give her survivalist pack. And Yvonne, she could get the rogue mischief or she could get the beguiler. Either of these on Yvonne is good actually. Oh wait, what does this do for her stats? See, this gives her extra movement. I might give her this one for a change, you know? Let's do this. Excellent. So we have all these things at the top, and this is flashing at us, and we have all these down here too. So, I always like going to universities. Okay, so you spend insight to trade in your tokens for extra points up here. So because Agatha is a scientist, she will get 4 tokens, whereas these 2 will only use 2. So more tokens, the bigger the reward you get. For campaigning, 2, 2 and 3. And I think for London learning, for lecturing, yeah, it's not great. So the best return we're going to get is for Agatha to do this. And this gives us more research points, which I love, because research unlocks some bonus things for us. So you're not limited to just doing 1 type, because I've still got 3 insight left, so I could go do, if I needed more status, then I could go do that. But I don't. I quite like research, so I'm just going to spend all of this on research. It's also getting us more renown, which is great. So there we go. I spent all my insight, and I'm getting bonus stuff because of Agatha. Okay, Entourage. Again, this boosts our stuff, so we get an additional 1 to 3 status from every encounter, 1 to 3 gold from every collect token we get, 3 gold from encounter, research from study, status from campaign. We also have specialists. Ooh, Illich, Tchaikovsky, otherwise known as Tchaikovsky. Extra 1 campaign token if you resolve an encounter as friendly, which I'm going to do like 50% of the time. Extra study if you resolve it as devious is a pretty good one for this team. You can also spend your status to unlock the next tier, but I quite like this. Oh, I don't have 100 status, so I can't get him. Instead, let us hire a student. And I can't do anything else, so then we will go to the item shop. We have 76 gold. You also get gold for selling these things and upgrading them. So we've just got the basic versions, Rusty and Exploring for Dummies. What we really want to do is upgrade them to the decent versions, so I tend to drop everything in here. So that one will sell for 15, that one will sell for 7. I tend to just scrap everything off straight away. And then start again. So sell that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. So you have a trinket slot, a offensive slot, and a defensive slot for every character. So I have 142. To get everything for all of them would require 300. So we can't quite do that yet. Okay. So if you click on something, it will show you how it's going to affect their stats. Now really, well, for a start off, Kiwi needs some armor. So let's see. There we go. Let's get Kiwi some armor. Is anyone else particularly lacking anything? Not really, so we can afford to maybe get something So this changes attack power and speech power. This is more speech power and attack power. See, this is pretty good for all of them. So I'm just going to buy it and give it to Agatha. And then we're set. I used to get far more gold than that in my starting one, but it's fine. Here we go, research. So, choose this field if you want to advance the research faster. One crew member can learn a naturalist, engineer, or archaeologist perk of choice. And then completing other. This is kind of like Civ 5, is what it reminds me of when you finish any of the. I can't remember what they're called, but you know what I mean. When you finish one of their trees, you kind of get a bonus. If you want to make most of your actions in cities, this is what I'd kind of gone for. So you gain extra insight, extra campaign, extra things like this, and this is a good one. Supplies capacity. It is quite far down a tree though. This has been reworked a couple of times since I started playing the game, and it is now, they've made it quite a lot tougher, so kind of the other supplies ones, so they're kind of here. I think most of them have got a kind of supplies. So, plus one study when they succeed on the adventure wheel. Now, because we've got an archaeologist with us anyway, we're going to be doing the adventure wheel quite a bit. We get to insight, study, and we can get to this quite quickly, look. So let's unlock observations. Which crew member will gain a naturalist, engineer, or archaeologist perk? Let's buff up our archaeologist. Learn an archaeologist perk. Excavation, legend, symbolism, or the occult. Ooh, let's go with symbolism. Symbolism's quite a nice one, I think. So we've still got, it says it's going to cost us 15 research, we've got 144, so we could unlock history as well if we wanted to. Let's focus on this one though. So we want this one. Let's gain 2 storage, and straight away we've got extra 2 supplies. Let's get a student in. Plus 2 study. Excellent. That's a nice one. So there we go. And then the thing you do after this, look at this, we have 11 supplies now. So the more exploring you do, there's kind of chance encounters and special encounters you can get to. So after you've done the kind of, see the 1 stars, then you go to the kind of, there's always a choice. So there's a number of 2-star encounters. There's a little airship, so I can choose to go to Hungary, Mali, or the Caribbean Islands. Mali is one of the newer things I've to the game, I believe. So this tells you an example of what it is. Being devious might help. Expect tactician, archaeologist, quick thinker, and diplomat challenges, which is good because we have an archaeologist and one of our characters has quick thinker, and Yvonne is a diplomat. So Mali, these areas full of good-spirited villagers and devious hyenas, and a friendly approach might help. So this is good for rogues, athletes, and beguilers. Oh, Yvonne's a beguiler. She's also now got a rogue perk, so we get us a lot of gold. So Mali's an option too. The Caribbean island is more for aggressive people. Nature challenges and technique challenges. Okay, while this is good for research, we're not particularly well geared for nature challenges and technique challenges. So maybe not a great way to go. So I'd pick between Hungarian Fort, because we have an archaeologist and a quick thinker. But I kind of like Mali, and I kind of like doing the friendly approach. And some extra gold would be quite nice. So I think I'm going to pick Mali Mystery. Well, I'm going to go play it offline. This has been like a really brief introduction to Renowned Explorers. There is absolutely tons more to this game, and it is different every single time you play it. There are so many different combinations of the different characters you can pick as well. And you can customize their stats. You can really make their kind of gameplay your own. On the world map itself, more places unlock. There is a special one called Shangri-La, which is, I think, the only 5-star encounter. I have never beaten Shangri-La. It is tough as balls. Someday I'm going to do it. That is my goal. I would love to do it someday. But honestly, for the amount of times and the amount of hours I've spent on this game and I've still not beaten Shangri-La, hats off to those of you who try to do it. I always come back to this game. I love playing this game. I love how much Abbey Games kind of update it, and they look at the stats of what players are doing with the game and they go, oh, we could do this. Everything they've added to the game, everything they've changed has been really, really good. It's a lot more balanced now than it was when I first started playing it. It used to feel The early parts of the game were pretty easy. Like, I used to be able to buy new stuff for all my characters after the first round. You can't do that anymore. I really, really like where they're going with this game, and I really like this game in general. So, Steam sale starts soon, guys. Steam sale starts tomorrow, actually. So, if you can, I say tomorrow, I'm recording this on Wednesday. The Steam sale goes live tomorrow, which is Thursday. This video's not going out till Saturday. Oh well. But yes, Steam sale should be live now, in that case. If you like these kind of exploring tactical games, I really highly suggest you pick it up. It is really, really worth it. It's not even that expensive anyway. I don't think you'll regret it. It's a really, really great game. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'm now going to continue, and I am going to go for Mali, I think. But I will catch you guys next time.